somebody talking about something that really relates to VA in the hip-hop community that we have out here. His name is Don Trump. He is the owner of VA Uncovered. He is joining us live on the B12 Crew. How you doing, sir?
Yo, what's going on? How you?
Doing good, man. So what you're doing right here, can you tell everybody out in the 757 a little bit about VA Uncovered and what you're doing?
Yeah, no doubt. VA Uncovered, we're a media outlet that covers the latest news, entertainment, music videos, politics, everything coming out of Virginia. We cover it. We want to bring light to it, and we just want to show the world what's going on in Virginia. So that's the main gist of the media part of VA Uncovered. We use two main platforms to push the agenda. We use our TV show, and we have a blog as well that is updated on a daily basis. And it has, like I said, the latest videos, the latest mixtapes from artists, as well as the latest news, all types of news. It's not just urban. It's anything that you could think of.
So it's not like World Star,
right?
Nah. Because my thing is, I want to put, not to say a positive light, but most of the stories on the blog are positive, but a more informative light. That's what I would say. It's more information, not gossip or things like that.
Okay, Mr. Trump. Well, where do you get your stories from? How do you find your stories to place on your blog?
Well, it's a combination of things. I use like newspapers from Northern Virginia, Richmond, as well as the 7 cities. I use those. And we also do our own research. There's, if I see something, if I hear something, I'll research it, and I will put it on the blog. And that's basically how I get the stories for the blog.
Okay.
All right. Now, you said you get a lot of your stuff from Northern Virginia. I know that you are originally from the 703.
That's correct.
A lot of people who are trying to get started in the industry and trying to chase their dreams, give them a little insight into how you got started down here.
Well, my thing was, I know Virginia, so me being from Northern Virginia, there's a lot of advantages and disadvantages of both places. So I just wanted to represent Virginia, and I felt that in order for me to represent Virginia, right, I need to be in the most urban part of it. Northern Virginia, if you've been there, it's like very suburban. It doesn't have, to me, the elements as far as the hip hop. And I just said I need to come to the 7 cities in order to try to do my thing. So I came down there. I originally started with the music thing. I have a crew. It's called The Crew. Shout out to my man JAGR. And I moved down there just to get my name out there. So we just started working. I bought cameras and stuff to start filming our own videos, and we just got really good at it. Then it just led into other opportunities. Long story short, I produced my first TV show with Miss JoJo Caddy. Shout out to her, this VA Spotlight. That was my first experience with TV. And then I started with VA Uncovered last year. We just aired our first season last year in 2013. So now I'm in the media, and that's basically what it is. So when it comes to just starting, you just got to do it. I mean, there's no blueprint. You just got to believe in yourself and just put yourself out there.
All right. Well, you are a VSU alum, and you were an accountant. So basically, did you leave your job to pursue your dreams? And what type of challenges did you overcome?
Yeah, I did. I had a real good position in Northern Virginia. And it's always a challenge. It was a hard deliberation for me to do it, but I was like, I'm one of those people that don't want to have regrets in life.
Right.
If I to succeed in something, or if I fail, at least I know I tried. So I just said I'm gonna go hard. So that's what I did. I just came down there. But no, I still do accounting. I still do accounting and stuff like that. But that's just what it is. I just moved down there, did some work out there as well on both fields. So I'm a Renaissance brother. That's what you could call me.
Okay.
All right, now we are joined by Don Trump. He is the owner of VA Uncovered. And you have a very, very extensive list. You have a top 10 rappers from VA list.
Yeah, that's correct.
We're going to talk about that with you, more on that.
Okay.
More on that, and a lot more coming up with Mr. Don Trump. So don't go anywhere. Keep it locked. We're going to have one of the artists right here. He's on the top 10 list. And we're going to play it right now. His name is Young Money Yon. Gutta Gutta. Find out what number he is on the top 10 VA rappers list. All right, right here after this on the B12 Crew.
I'm from the gutter, bread and peanut butter, all the noodles for
Here on Hot 91. I'm B Long.
I'm your girl, Kim Fields. Good morning, Hempteros and beyond.
And it's your boy, Wade. Chill.
And right now we are joined by a very, very special guest. His name is Don Trump. He is the owner of VA Uncovered. They have a very extensive list on the top 10 Virginia rappers. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm here. What's good?
What's up? What's going on? All right, now you got a top 10 rappers from VA, okay?
That's right.
Before we get into the list and we read off the names, I just want to know, how did you compile this list? Were there people that voted on it, or did you do a blog thing, or how did you come up with this list?
Well, I've been on the scene for a minute, so I just have observed in 2013, there was a lot of rappers that done a lot of things in Virginia, so I just went through the credentials of, I basically came up with the criteria of what it would take to make the list, and with the criteria was basically online presence, street presence, quantity and quality of work, international and national influence. Those are basically the criteria as far as the rappers list go. And when I did that, from there, it just came from 10 to 1. So it was easy for me to put together, write each person's bio. I wouldn't say bio, but each person's wrap up basically for the year, because they did so much. So what I wanted to do was put shine on the artists, and not to say they're the only artists that have been putting in work, because there's a lot of artists putting in work.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And I have a question. So some of these are local artists and mainstream artists?
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
Okay.
All right, did you focus mainly on just the rap genre, or because I'm looking at the list and I noticed there's not names like Timberland or Pharrell and things like that, no Trey Songz. So did you focus mainly on just the rap scene?
Yeah, it's definitely just the rappers, just rappers. That's definitely what I was focused on.
All right, Mr. Don Trump. Well, if you're ready, we're ready to get into this top 10 list. Can you go from the bottom to the top, please, sir?
Yes, definitely. Number 10, I had Virginia Beach's Bake Skeezer. He's the leader of the Dirty Workers. They're a real popular crew in Virginia Beach. They have a strong following. They throw a lot of shows. But the reason he made the list was because he put out one of the best mixtapes that came out of Virginia in 2013. It was called Rise of the Machines.
Yeah, I know Bake Skeezer.
Yo, okay, yeah. So if you listen to that, then you know it was real creative. It had a theme, like a Rise of the Machines theme. You hear it like the robots between songs and stuff like that. The production on the tape was very solid. So he made number 10.
Okay.
Number 9 was J.A. He's out of Newport News, Virginia. He's been putting in a lot of work for a long time, since 2010. What he did was he put out his Best of J.A. mixtape, and he's been heavy in 7 cities, but he also was one of the first artists from the 7 cities to put his name as a DMV artist, because a lot of people look at the DMV as the Washington, D.C. area.
Yeah, true.
But in the world, if you watch interviews, listen to interviews, watch interviews from people that's not from D.C., Maryland, Virginia, no matter what part of Virginia you're from, what part of D.C. you're from, what part of Maryland you're from, they just say DMV. It's become an acronym associated with the whole DMV. So, but that in 2010, it wasn't really like that. It started to get like that as time went on.
All right.
And this next one, we're gonna go to top 5 up until the end of this break. Now, the next one, I'm a little bit upset with, because this dude, the best he could get was number 8.
Let him explain why. Go ahead, Mr. Trump.
Number 8, Young Money Yon.
The best he could do the best y'all could give Yon was 8.
Go ahead, Trump. Tell him why. Tell him why, Trump.
Tell me why. Tell me why.
It's not a slight.
He made the list.
He put out, exactly. I mean, there's a million rappers, so there's only 10. I mean, there's 10, but he's number 8 because, he put out one of the biggest single, I think, in Virginia this year. In 2013, I think he put out the biggest single. And I just think, as top. But, there's a lot of people who put out hot music, but he has that Pusha T cosign as well. You know? So I think that Pusha T cosign, I think if Pusha T cosigned, and see, I don't want to sound as if because he's extremely talented, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm just like, that Pusha T cosign is extremely, like,
it's powerful. It's credible.
So that helped push
you know what I mean? So
okay, we get it.
So let's get to number
so
7.
Who's number 7?
It's a female. Is this a female?
Yeah, definitely. Number 7, Erica Payne. If anybody in Erica Payne out of Portsmouth, Virginia. If anybody in
P-Tone,
aka Chloe VA. If anybody out Virginia that's in the scene, everybody knows Chloe. She's one of the hottest females, but she spits. Even though she's cute, petite, she spits like can go toe to toe with any rapper when it comes to bars.
So she goes hard.
So she's number 7. She's
right.
Like I said, the sexy monster. Shout out to her.
Number 6.
Number 6, Peso Dollar out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. Again, he's a grinder. Like over the year, he's done a lot of shows, but he also travels a lot. A lot of artists have to understand how important it is to travel. Like, you can't just stay in your home, be comfortable, and think that you're going to blow. It's kind of hard. You got to network. He networks with different producers, different videographers, different rappers from states. He understands building relationships with people outside the state. Okay. And he's been putting out music for a while. He put out a lot of videos.
Okay.
All right, Don Trump, we're going to come back with that top 5 list right after this.
Okay.
All right, so stay with us, and I want y'all to stay with us too, because we got a top 5 rappers from VA, according to VA Undercovered, and Don Trump right there. So keep it locked. You don't want to miss it. Here's one of them. Just give you a quick little hint. And he is from the 757, all right? Pusha T, featuring Chris Brown's Sweet Serenade. Find out what number he ranks on the top 5 rappers from VA right after this with the B12 Crew.
Let's talk to champagne. This one's for the
Hot 91 Hip Hop and R&B. We are the B12 Crew live in the building. I'm B Long.
I'm your girl, Kim Fields. Good morning, Hampton Roads and beyond.
And it's your boy Wade. Chill.
We are joined by Don Trump. He is the owner of VA Uncovered, and they have a top 10 VA rappers list. Okay, this is the rappers from all the way from down here in the 757 all the way up to the 703 in the DMV area. Don Trump, how you doing, sir?
I'm good.
All right, now you share with us from 10 to 6. Yeah, Bake Skis at 10, J.A. at 9, Young Money Yarn at 8, Erica Payne at 7, and number 6 was Peso Dollar. Now, give us the top 5 rappers from VA according to VA Undercovered.
Okay, VA Uncovered.
Uncovered, sorry.
It's cool. Well, number 5 is Black Cobain, Alexandria, Virginia. And like I said before, the majority of the talent that comes out of Virginia is from the 7 cities, but Virginia is bigger than the 7 cities. And Black Cobain is one of those artists that he's really hot right now. He runs with Wale, the board administration. Shout out to them, Fat Trell, all of them. So he sounds like a DC. Because I'm from the area too, so we have a DC diction based on how we grew up close to the city. But he's definitely a representative of Virginia. He's from Northern VA. He put out the Perfect Contradiction mixtape. It was a hot mixtape. He's been on tour. He put out a lot of videos, so he's number 5 on the list.
All right, and number 4?
Number 4 is No Malice, of the Clips. He's still the Clips. A lot of people say formerly, but he's still with the Clips. He put out his long-awaited solo debut album, Hear Ye Him. He changed, if you know his story, he changed his life around. He gave his life to God, and his album, a lot of people try to say it's a gospel rap album, but if you listen to it, he's still nice. The beats are still hip-hop. It's just positive, and it's an uplifting type of album just to let people know there's more to this world than being in the game.
Yeah, it definitely varies. It varies from the old rap that the Clips used to do, but
exactly.
And it also varies from the generation of Christian rap that we have right now.
All right, exactly. And number 3?
Number 3, Show Flacco. Joe Flacco's one of the hardest working rappers in VA, point blank, period. He's from Hampton, Virginia, Lincoln Park. He put out his mixtape, No Plan B, but he upped it a level by releasing a movie in October, put the movie in theaters in Hampton, Virginia, sold out twice, then pressed up the movies, sold them in the streets. He has the city of Hampton behind him 100%. Like, if you're a rapper, if you have your city with you and they're riding with you hard, that's like a invaluable asset to have. You could do well without getting a deal if you have your people, the streets, like right behind you. And Flacco, I feel like, is one of the hottest rappers right now coming out the streets.
Okay.
I feel you. Now, who you got at number 2?
Number 2 is Big K, out of Norfolk, Virginia. He's been on he's a rapper, but he's a battle rapper. Just a couple of years ago, he was doing a lot of battle rap events in the Hampton Roads area.
He was on some videos I saw from California too.
Yeah, exactly. This year he blew up. Now he's one of the elite battle rappers in the world. Like, if you don't know, you know now. Like, you just do your research. He's one of the most elite, sought-after battle rappers. He was on Sway in the Morning. He did a freestyle. He killed it. He's battled in places like Oakland, Seattle, New York City. He's been everywhere. They fly him out just to battle. He gets paid just to battle. Talk bad about people in front of their face.
Nice.
Get paid for it.
If y'all want to find out where this man is Big K, Biggk. All right, big with two G's.
Yeah.
All right, and number 1, before you get number 1, I got to give it our drum roll. And y'all know who number 1 is.
And number 1 is...
Number 1's Pusha T. Pusha T. Everybody knows that. He's an elite rapper. And the reason he's number 1, he's like, everybody, if you're a rapper, that's the spot you want. You know what I mean? You want to be touring. You want to be doing songs with the other hottest artists in the world. You want to have your album be mentioned of Album of the Year, not just locally, but against artists like Jay-Z. A lot of people saying Pusha T put out the best album of 2013. It was really a no-brainer when it comes to who's number 1. Like, anybody, like, if there's really any debate, it's kind of hard to debate that. But Pusha T is one of the nicest rappers. He's been that, and he's from Virginia. So to say that you can't make it from Virginia, you just got to put in that work, and he's an example of that.
All right, thank you. We want to thank Don Trump for joining WNSB Norfolk Hot 91 with hip hop and R&B. Is a staple in the community. We love y'all. With the B12 Crew, we got Don Trump. He's the owner of VA Uncovered. So give him your website real quick and let them know where they can find you if they're looking out for you.
Yeah, no doubt. VAUncovered.blogspot.com. You can find me on Facebook, Don Trump, no space, and you'll see my whole name, and you can just friend request me, I'll accept. You can also join my group, DMV Movers and Shakers, on Facebook. It's 10,000 plus strong, to network what you got going on. And if you need marketing services, we provide online marketing services. So just check us out. We do a lot of stuff like that. So that's us, you know what I mean?
That's what's up. We want to thank you once again for your top 10 VA rappers list. And y'all go and check out the blog site on there and the website on VA Uncovered. His name is Don Trump, the owner of VA Uncovered. Thank you once again, sir, for stopping by.
Thank ya.
And we're going to leave y'all with the number 1 rapper of VA. His name is Pusha T. He's from this area.